Hey, Glenn and Michelle here. Hey, listen, we found a bee's nest out in our backyard yesterday. Michelle did, and so last night we tried pouring some hot water and Dawn, because they say you can do that on the nest. It'll kill them because the boiling hot water will just scald them, and that's the end of them. But they're under our ramp to our shed out back, so there's no way we tried it, but it didn't work because we can't pour it directly on the nest. And you do it at night while it's inside the hive, but we couldn't do that. So today Michelle went out there she found the ortho hornet and wasp killer, and so she went out there to spray it. And all right, so let's see what happens. All right, so let's get into this thing and let's see if Michelle can get stung by a bee while trying to get rid of this beehive. All right, so here's Michelle walking out to the ramp, and she's got the ortho in her hand, and she starts spraying it to spray right where the bees are coming out, down in the right-hand corner of the ramp by the grass. Right there, you see where it's all foaming up. So that's where you see that she's doing it. And she's spraying it really good, soaking it really good, making sure hopefully it's getting down inside, and hopefully the bee's nest is like right there where it's dripping on it. Not sure, can't really tell. So as you can see, she's really working at it to get those bees covered. And then in a minute you'll see her start to walk away. She'll walk away to make sure that take a look from a distance. And as you can see, she's wearing her snowsuit that she has for the winter time, pair of gloves, the hat to the snowsuit, a knitted stocking hat over her head, and she's wearing boots. So she's wearing glasses and one of our cloth coronavirus masks that we wore throughout the pandemic, and we still wear them when we're out and about. Okay, she's walking away, and so she stands away at a distance, and she's taking a look over to see what's going on. And you'll see her go back. All right, she's starting to head back over there now. Going to spray it a little bit more, make sure she covers it really well. All right. So she's taking a look at it. And so she's just standing right there. And then she kind of starts to walk away again. Making sure, because when she started spraying, they kind of started swarming a little bit. But they didn't bother her, because she was well protected. There was no way they were going to sting her. And these are yellow jackets, so, got to make sure we get rid of them, because they're pesky little bastards. They like to sting. Okay, now she's walking back over, and she's looking again to see what she can see. I think she's starting to spray again a little bit, maybe. Yep. And now she kind of starts, you'll see her kind of walk away really quick, like maybe something's coming out. And then she stands from a distance looking. Now, Michelle's used to bees because when she was a kid, her father had bees, and she used to help her father take care of the bees, so she kind of knows how to handle these things, so. Kudos to her, because I don't like bees. She don't mind them, but when it comes to getting stung, that's a different story. And we don't want to find out we've been stung in the past and never had a problem. We're not allergic, but we don't want to find out, because that could change at any point in time. So, all right, so she's just checking it out and looking to see if any more. She might be spraying it a little bit again, making sure she soaks the area. Yeah, she's spraying it again, making sure she covers the area to make sure that they all die. We want to make sure of that. And then she kind of backs off a little bit. Yep, and then she'll start to walk away again. Yep, she'll walk away. And then we went back out this afternoon, so let me just all right, so here we are this afternoon, she went back out and she's out there spraying that area again, but at a different angle on the opposite side and spraying it really good. And there was one straggler that was flying around. He kept trying to want to get back to the nest because, of course, got to feed that queen bee. Got to keep her tummy alive so that she can make babies, right? So, she was spraying from this side. And I said, if you have to empty the can, just make sure you get that covered really well. And so that's what we're doing here. Just making sure. We wanted to make sure that we took care of that nest. And then what we're going to do is, when it starts to get cold out and the bees won't be around anymore, they won't be out, we're going to pull those Trex boards off and we're going to get some screen to a window, metal window screen. We're going to cover that with window screen, put the boards back down, then there's no way they can get in there to remake a nest. And that'll take care of that.
Right.
So, so that's what we're going to end up doing. As you can see, she kept going over and spraying it. And yeah, it looks like she got it pretty good, so. Yep, we wanted to make sure we got rid of these yellow jackets because don't need that. We're going to do the same thing with our deck. We're going to get some screen and we're going to cover the deck, so, around the outsides. All right, guys, so.
Okay.